Thank you for teaching us for 40 years. And my favorite memory was when we were at Long Lake and sitting on that tree.
Thank you, Mrs. Riewer, for teaching 6th grade. My favorite memory with you is when you would read books to us and had so much character and expression in it. And then I also loved it when you walk into rooms and had so much confidence.
Thank you, Ms. Riewer, for teaching 40 years. My favorite memory with you is when we got to take a picture with you.
Thank you, Miss Riewer, for all the memories we had, and thanks for teaching for 40 years. Hope you have a great retirement.
Thank you for being an awesome teacher.
You were an awesome teacher here, and we're going to miss you.
Good luck, we will miss you.
I hope you have good luck with your retirement.
Thank you for being our teacher. Hope you have a good retirement.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you for bringing us to Long Lake and being such a good teacher.
Thanks for being an awesome teacher.
Thanks for teaching us and have a great retirement.
Thank you for being one of the best teachers I've had, and thank you for all the fun memories we've had throughout the school year last year.
Thank you for being such a wonderful teacher, and we will miss you.
Thank you for always being there to support us whenever we needed you.
Thank you, Miss Riewer, for teaching for 40 years, and my favorite memory is on the Long Lake.
I start. You were a good teacher, and we'll miss you.
Thank you, Ms. Riewer, for letting us put on the Christmas Carol.
Thank you for being such an awesome teacher, and we're really going to miss you, and I hope you have a good retirement.
Thank you, Mr. Riewer, for teaching me, and good luck for the rest of your other schools.
Thank you for being the best teacher I've ever had, and thank you for taking us to Long Lake. It was really fun. Thank you.
Thank you for keeping me on task during class and taking me to Long Lake, and I will really, really miss seeing you and every day in the halls.
You are our best teacher. I hope you have a great retirement. Help at home is really big with your retirement funds. You're my favorite teacher. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for being such an awesome teacher. P.S. You're my favorite elementary school teacher.
You're ready. Thanks for being a good teacher. I liked how you read all your books. You had you said all the words really good, and you just did an amazing job. Have fun retiring.
Thank you, Miss Riewer, for teaching us this year, and thank you for being able to take us Long Lake.
Thank you, Miss Riewer, for being my 6th grade teacher, and I'm honored for us to be your last class. And my favorite memory with you is when you're reading your books and you put character into it and expressions.
Thank you for teaching for all these years, Miss Riewer. My favorite memory with you is when you hit the gritty at Long Lake.
Thank you for all the times you've come out to sing at different school events.
Okay, so my favorite thing about Mrs. Riewer is, excuse me, is that she was really funny, and we actually did a whole bunch of fun stuff. And she would make sure that everybody was having fun and stuff like that. She was super funny, and she would prepare you for high school. If you didn't get something done in on time or whatever, I can't talk to her. She would take points off for you, and so that you would learn and stuff like that. It was really helpful. I really liked her.
Thank you, Mrs. Riewer, for teaching for 40 years, and my favorite memory with you was reading with you every day in the morning, and yeah, that's about all I got to say.
Thanks for teaching all these years. I had a really fun time at Long Lake in the forest with you at the wolf part.
Thank you for teaching for 40 years, and I really like going to Long Lake with you.
I really liked Miss Riewer because you always had the best activities, and you're really kind, and you always helped us with our work when we were stuck on something.
Thank you, Miss Riewer, for all of the fun memories. My favorite memory is when you fall off the table. Thank you for teaching 6th grade. My favorite memory of you is when I told you in the short clip that I heard that teachers give A's if we walk on water.
Miss Riewer, thank you for teaching with me this year, and I hope you have a good retirement.
Great, thank you for being a good teacher.
Thank you for teaching for 40 years. And my favorite thing about you is that you read good and you were annoying with your accents. Congratulations on your retirement, Mrs. Riewer.
Thanks for being an awesome teacher.
We miss you. I was going to say thank you for how patient you were and how much fun being a student was for you.
For being supportive of our ideas and creativity. We're gonna miss you.
Thank you for teaching me, and I'm gonna miss you. So good luck with your retirement.
Thanks, Mrs. Riewer, for taking us to Long Lake. My favorite part was when we got to go outside in the woods and make lunch. And thanks for everything you did in the past 4 years.
Thank you, Ms. Riewer, for teaching for 40 years.
So I just want to say that you helped me care about all my classes and stuff. You helped me get good grades, and I'm going to miss you a lot. Good with your retirement.
Thank you, Ms. Riewer, for being our 6th grade teacher 2024. Thanks for bringing us my favorite memory was bringing us to 3 field trips. My favorite was on Lake Indicator.
Thanks, Miss Riewer, for all the support you do towards our sports programs, and thanks for letting the baseball team use your bat and cage.
Thank you, Ms. Riewer, for letting us be your last 6th grade classes.
My favorite memory of you was when you brought us on all the field trips and we made stuff more fun than they were supposed to.
Thanks, Ms. Riewer, for being an awesome teacher and being there through 6th grade and just being a wonderful teacher.
And my favorite part was cleaning house.
Even though I didn't have you as a 6th grade teacher, I did hear like many good things about you. I hope you have a happy retirement. Thank you for taking us to the Category Farm. You were really fun teachers and we enjoyed your class.
Thank you, Mrs. Riewer, for teaching for 40 years and doing all your voices and accents. You're a very good reader.
My favorite memory about Miss Riewer was going to Long Lake with her, and she's a great teacher. She's really nice, and thank you for teaching for 40 years.
Good job. I love that you were always so funny and you always felt so good label and good luck with your retirement. And I miss you.
Thank you for teaching for 40 years and helping me on my study islands.
I wanted to thank you for how much you've helped me when I was in your class. I struggled a lot with a lot of the assignments, and you helped me a whole lot when I was struggling. And yeah, you were a really great teacher. Thank you, and I hope you have a good retirement.
My favorite memory is you being at Long Lake. Thank you for teaching for 40 years. Thank you for taking us to the Category Farm for teaching us more about Minnesota's history. Thank you, Mrs. Riewer, for teaching us. My favorite memory with you was read the books and were very comfortable.
Miss Riewer, my favorite thing about you is when you read all the stories to us. Thank you for teaching us this year.
Thank you, Miss Riewer, for being such an enthusiastic teacher and making it where every time you went purple, we got candy.
Thank you for being such a good teacher, taking us to Long Lake. Thank you for having me last time. Loved having you as a teacher in my reading class. Thank you for being a teacher at Bertha-Hewitt School.
My favorite thing about Mrs. Riewer is that she was one of the best 6th grade teachers. She was really funny, and she was a really good reading teacher, and she made sure that we were ready for high school.
Thank you for taking us to Carol and paying up bomb and helping we were able to teach for 40 years. And my favorite memory of you us to Long Lake?
We went really fun with water, and we did really cool projects, and we were just really happy and talents, and we did
We were at Long Lake, skating on the ice and having fun. And thank you for teaching for 40 years.
Thank you, Mrs. Weaver, for being a teacher for 40 years, and my favorite memory is probably Christmas now.
Thank you for being a teacher at Bertha-Hewitt School and getting me good at reading. I really enjoyed all the reading things that you did, because I would always think about getting a higher number, and it would always just get me good. And then on the MCAs, I did better than I usually would, a lot better, because I got smarter. So thank you for that. And I really loved your American history classes. Well, Minnesota history actually, but they were really fun. And yeah, thank you for being a teacher at Bertha-Hewitt School.
Thank you, Miss Riewer. Honored to be your last class of the year, and my favorite memories with you is when you put expression into the book.
Thank you for teaching for 40 years. My favorite memory with you is when we were talking with all the study hours.